Hey everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, I'm so sorry. I know it's been a while since I've been doing these readings. And the reason I'm on camera today is because I wanted to spend a little time just checking in and letting you know what's been happening for me. And letting you know perhaps how it might change the nature of this channel. I've been going through a really deep transformative period for the last, I would say the last 3 months. And I can feel a transformation happening almost like to me rather than, it almost feels like I'm being taken along this journey of transformation. I'm not really in control of it. So I wanted to share that because as I change, I think the vibration of the channel may change. My readings style might change. And, you know, for those of you who've been on this journey with me for the last year or so, year and a half, I just wanted to let you know that it's still going to be a channel that's dedicated to folks who are on a spiritual journey and who know they're on a spiritual journey and who are wanting guidance on how to walk their journey in a good way. That's not going to change. I think what I'm feeling changing is my internal, I don't know what, I forget the name that they're called, but the sort of the pegs that I rest my being upon. My internal points of balance and of reference are changing a bit. And so that means the vibrations that I channel might, because I'm the instrument through which these messages come to you, if I'm changing, then the vibrational messages may change as well. And I just wanted to let you know that there was a really intense moon, October 19th, which affected me quite deeply, the new moon. And it's sort of been, for the last 10 days or so, a pretty chaotic time for me. And I wanted to just share that so that those of you who are also in a chaotic space in your lives where one part of your life might be ending, one aspect of your life might be ending, and a whole other new thing might be coming in, that in-between time can be really chaotic and really unsteady and really unpredictable. So I'm sending you a lot of love because I know how that feels. And everyone's different and everyone handles it differently. But as a sensitive person, it can be more of a challenge, for example, to do your day-to-day life when that thing is happening to you, right? So giving you strength for your journey. I hope you enjoy these November readings. I'm going to start with the month of Scorpio, with the sign of Scorpio, because we are in Scorpio season, and then I'll work around the zodiac wheel until we get to the sign of Libra. And I hope these are still useful to you, and you know that they bring good energy and high vibrations to you, and good advice. Okay, thank you. I'll see. Hello, Gemini. It's your turn for your reading. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. You're the first reading that I'm doing this morning, so I'm just getting my bearings. And I want to share that if you haven't listened to the introduction, just a little personal message that I am going through a pretty deep transformation personally. And as this transformation is happening, and it does feel like it's happening to me rather than me directing any part of it, really. The nature of the readings may shift and change in energy. This channel is still going to be a channel for those who are on a spiritual journey and who know that they're on a spiritual journey and who are looking for guidance to walk their journey in a good way. But I'm just noticing that as I shift and change, the vibration that I tune into shifts, and so the energy of the readings may shift. I hope that you still receive the messages that you need to walk your path in a good way, and Yeah, we'll see where this progression goes. I will say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for Gemini's understanding. May all of Gemini's intentions be heard and answered, and I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. This is for the sign of Gemini for November 2017. Please show us the messages and energies for their love and spirituality journey in November 2017. Gemini, November 2017. Please show us, okay? A bunch of cards just fell out. I'm not going to take them all, but the Six of Pentacles is coming forward for you as an energy. Let me just continue shuffling. What are the messages and energies for Gemini for November 2017? Please show us. Okay. Gemini, November 2017. Please show us the messages and the energies for Gemini for November 2017. As is usual, each pile seems to have a message for you. I'm trying to just tune into which one is the highest vibrational message for you, Gemini. Sorry, it's taking a little longer than usual. Okay, that's good. All right, let's see. I'm going to tune into the cards and just see what kind of spread they want me to do today. All right, for you, I'm getting a 6-card spread, and they're showing it to me 2, 2, and 2 that way. And then it sounds like they want me to pull a spiritual guidance at the end. So let's begin. Your first card is the 6 of Wands. Your next card is the 5 of Swords. Your next card, the 10 of Wands in reverse. Your next card is the King of Wands. Okay. Next card, okay, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse for your 6th card. And I'll pull one more, and this will be your spiritual guidance. At the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the month is the 3 of Pentacles for you. Okay. So, it's morning. I'm sorry, my voice is still pretty low. But it's good, because this is when my connection to the ethers tends to be strongest. Okay, so your overall energy for the month is the 3 of Pentacles. Creative projects, building. Those are sort of the themes of the 3 of Pentacles. It's also a card of teamwork. So you may, even though it's a solitary figure on this card, sometimes the 3 of Pentacles shows 3 people working together, right? So I think the energy of the month is about materiality, you know, the stuff of the real world, making money, working, building something. And Your spread is full of wands and pentacles. There's 3 wands, there's 3 pentacles, and then there's 1 sword card. None of the cards are majors, so it feels like the month is going to be about day-to-day living and the energies surrounding that. So you start off the month with a pretty big bang, the 6 of Wands. So there you are, Gemini, on your horse, coming back from battle, and being lauded by all of your followers. May not be battle, maybe it's coming back from a journey, and you're being celebrated, and there's this feeling of internal victory and outside recognition. So you're feeling pretty good. It's a card of buoyancy, high spirits. Very good card. The next to it, you've got the 5 of Swords in reverse. And let me just tune into what this card means. I think what I'm getting is that you've finally set aside petty arguments. The 5 of Swords upright is the argumentative card, where different parties are just sending off sharp words against each other because they want to be the winner of the argument. And I see with this reversal that you're finally either walking away from an argumentative or toxic situation where that was happening, or it's dissipating. Either you're walking away or the situation energy is dissipating. You're looking at that card here in the 6 of Pentacles. The rider on the horse is taking a look at that. And so this could be the victory that you're feeling, is taming those internal demons. I know quite a few Geminis. I'm on a Gemini cusp myself, and words are strong. The verbal skill of a Gemini, the verbal gifts of a Gemini, sun sign, star sign, is pretty apparent. You're very communicative, you're very versatile, and that can be on a spectrum of extreme mastery and balance and extreme imbalance, right? So there's this sense of, in the beginning of the month, you're looking at your communication skills, at your ability to walk away from toxic situations, and you're feeling good about it. You're feeling good about having mastered that skill of knowing when to just let the argument die. Middle of the month, I see you, even though this is the King of Wands and it's a fiery card, usually we attribute it to the sign of Leo or Sagittarius, or the sign of Aries. I see this as you, Gemini. Because your month is so strong and full of wand and pentacle energy, this is you sitting on your throne, right? Master of your realm, master of your kingdom, and ruling it wisely. And now this character is looking at this character, the 10 of Wands in reverse. Heavy burden on their back, right? Trying to get this cycle completed, trying to get this cycle finished. And I see you a little bit looking at yourself as you walk through the month with these wands, and I see you, it's almost like you're saying to yourself, put down what is no longer necessary. Put down what is no longer necessary. So that's a message for you this month, is in order for you to rule, you must know when to put down what is no longer necessary. Just as up here in the sword card, right? To let go of unnecessary argument. Here it's let go of unnecessary burden. That's the message I'm getting with these cards. And when you do that, it's interesting, because I think when you do that, then these cards at the end of the month make a little more sense. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles upright is a card of feeling left out in the cold. of feeling deprived and left out in the cold, and like your needs aren't getting met, even though there's so much beauty around you, you feel like it's not reaching you. And so the reversal of it, when it comes upside down in reverse, it tells me that you're coming out of that experience. You're coming out of the experience of, my needs are never going to be met, I don't belong, I'm not welcome, those sorts of self-worth, shame issues are going to start to turn around for you towards the end of the month. And then you're going to look at the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is the farmer. Here it's an orchard tree grower, and she is surveying her crop. It's not quite harvest season yet, but she's taking a look to see what bounty she's going to get. And in reverse, I'm just tuning into the energy of the card upright. In the upright, it's almost like you're sharing your bounty with all the creatures in the forest and in the trees. You've got a squirrel on the tree, you've got the lambs in the pasture, and the bounty is for everyone, right? In reverse, let me just tune in. What I'm getting in reverse is that there is a part of you that wants to hold on to the it's not enough story. There's a part of you that is wanting to let go of being deprived, right? Because this is coming up upside down. And then there's a side of you, and this is the Gemini, what some people call the split personality of the Gemini. And honestly, we all have it, right? There's a part of you that doesn't want to let go of that old story of deprivation and not having enough. So watch that tendency. Watch the tendency to simultaneously want to let go of something and simultaneously want to hold on to it, because that's what's going to keep you stuck. Spiritual guidance for the month. Ooh. Okay, Seven of Swords. So you've got 2 wands, 2 swords, 2 pentacles. Let me just take a moment to be careful of deception and self-deception this month. What does that mean? There's some sneaky behavior going on, and it could be a part of you. It could be a situation around you. Actually, I'm being called to pull a clarifier. Let's do that. What is the Seven of Swords about? Show us what the Seven of Swords is about for Gemini. The Hierophant. Okay. Okay, so the Hierophant is the card of spiritual truth, spiritual progress, spiritual truth, spiritual tradition. The Seven of Swords is the card of the thief, right? The sneaky behavior, the underhanded, manipulative card. So beware of trying to cheat a system. There's a side of you, and I think this is just showing the duality of Gemini. There's a side of you that wants to be very much in line and in your integrity. And then there's a side of you that is just kind of like, I need to get what I need. And it feels like it's coming from a spirit of deprivation. Right? Because you don't have to, if you feel like your needs are being met, why would anyone need to steal? It's not a necessity. So beware that if you succumb to this feeling of the Seven of Pentacles, it's not enough. You might end up doing things that are less than scrupulous to get what you think you need. And then you're going to be going against your high spiritual standards that you've set for yourself. So lots that you're working on. This is the one major arcana that came out of the deck for your reading. So I'm just going to say that this is probably something that you ought to take into account as an overlay for the month. Is this card of, can you hold fast to your spiritual integrity? Can you hold fast to what you say you believe and what you project in the world? And can you allow your actions to match that? It can be a tall order, especially when things are somewhat chaotic in the outside world these days. Now, I pulled an angel card, and this is so interesting. The angel card that came for you is the card of joy, right? And I'm looking at these cards, and like I said, the vibration of the readings are changing. Usually when I pull an angel card, it matches what the cards on the table say. This time I'm like, the only card that mirrors the card of joy to a certain degree is the card of the Six of Wands, right? But this is more like taking pride in an accomplishment, patting yourself on the back and congratulating yourself. It's more a congratulations card. So the card of joy, and I think as an angel card, it feels like that's what's missing, right? Joy is a card of the heart, and the cups the cups cards are missing from your reading. I don't see any emotional levity here, right? It's all really intellectual. It's creative, passionate. But the vibration of joy is missing. So let me just tune into what they want to say about that. Even as you are moving into the world, and a lot of these cards are very masculine. The Hierophant, the King of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. I mean, there are two cards with women in the deck. So this seems to be a very masculine month energetically for Gemini. And can you, in your life, as you're moving through the day-to-day, can you bring even 10 minutes of meditating on the quality of joy? That might help to shift some of this harder argumentative energy that I'm seeing for you this month. I hope that makes sense. And let's pick, I've gotten a couple new oracle decks in the last few weeks, and I just want to see which one wants to come for Gemini. I think this one. Okay, these, I've used them before. They're called Love Letters to Earth by Nicole, Adriana, Casanova, and they're sacred geometry cards that are infused with Reiki and healing light. So please give us a supportive message and a supportive healing card for Gemini for the month of November as they move through this time and these energies. Please show us. Okay. Oh, so interesting. Okay. You got the card of travel. And let me read it. This is, so as you look at this card, as I hold it up to you, allow yourself to meditate on the image, the sacred geometry image, and allow the light that's coming from the image to infuse your aura and your energetic body. Breathe it in as if you were breathing in a symbol. And let me just read what it says for travel. Okay. It is time to explore uncharted territory. Whether this voyage is about traveling the depths of your psyche through meditation and the astral realm, or simply taking that trip that you've been meaning to take, the universe encourages your urge to go. Soul integration will occur on your next journey. Okay, so I think this has to do with the joy card, right? A lot of these cards are about burden. I'm gonna move it away. A lot of the cards are about burden, arguments, deprivation, manipulation to get what you need. And what you really need is an infusion of joy and an infusion of this energy, of this travel for the month of November. So even though it seems like you're going to be pretty busy and mired in the day-to-day, what are some things that you can do to take journeys away from your normal day-to-day life? It doesn't have to be far, but it can be. Maybe you need a weekend away to go completely elsewhere. All right, Gemini, that is your reading. Blessings. Namaste. And I will see you in December. Take care. Bye-bye.